Yeah, we were really pleased with obviously the results this weekend up in Boston. I think it was the type of series that we sort of thought it would be going in. We had to kind of match their starting pitching. I think that's the strength of their club, and I think our guys did a really good job of understanding that, hey, for a lot of those games, we were playing without much margin forever. If you think about Nick's performance on Friday against Aaron Savali, and then Dan Powers' performance yesterday against Dustin Hunt. We were scoreless for much of those games, and we got a few big hits, throughout the weekend from a bunch of guys, and pitched really well out of the bullpen in addition to the rotation guys, and I was really pleased with our defense as well. Yeah, the pitching overall was terrific, and I think it started off with Nick getting us off on the right foot, and going up against Savali, who's been very, very good. It was gonna take a great start from Nick, and that's exactly what he gave us. I thought he was really good with his fastball. His ability to get ahead in counts, ability to make them hit his pitch. And he had a good slider, so he was able to give us a real good performance there to kind of get us kick started on Friday. And then you mentioned Powers. He's been really good the last couple outings. Dan, confident kid. He throws a bunch of strikes, competes really well with a number of different pitches, and obviously he's in a really good groove right now. So he pitched out of some jams and was able to match a really good pitcher in Dustin Hunt on Sunday. Absolutely, Joe. Joe had 2 saves for us this weekend up in Boston. Really excited for him to get that record. Anytime he can set a record at a baseball program that's been around as long as William and Mary, it's quite an achievement. Really respect guys that get the last outs of games. It's really hard to do. It takes a special type of competitor and takes a really good pitcher, and we're pleased for him to get the record because he pitched very well this weekend. Yeah, offensively it was about a couple big hits, in each game, and that wasn't entirely unexpected. Those guys have really good pitching numbers and a really good pitching staff. So we knew going in it wasn't going to be the type of weekend where it'd be easy to score on them. And like you mentioned, it was a few big hits, and Josh had a couple of them. And he's had a knack for hitting some big home runs and getting some big hits this year. His home run on Friday made it a 3-run game, and then his home run yesterday, to make it 2-zip, was huge. In addition to the tack-on run in the top of the ninth, so he had a great weekend for us, some big hits. We had some big hits from Colin Large. We had a really big double from Ryder McConey. Charlie Gould had a few hits to start some innings for us. So a lot of the guys that we count on, a lot of our veteran guys came up with some big hits for us. Yeah, it's been a long time since we went out to Liberty, and that was it was a back and forth game. They kind of took control of it a little bit in the middle innings there. When you play them, they get a lot of good, talented guys. They threw some good arms at us last time. Some guys that bullpen guys and some different guys that really good pitch mix, challenged us pretty good. They have some good team speed up and down the lineup and a few middle lineup production guys. So really good program, really good test for our final midweek game here.